Hello everyone, welcome back to Carmine Teaches Photography here in New York City. Wow, what an adventure photo shoot I had this week on Memorial Day actually. This is one of the photographs hanging up here. Did a photo shoot of a tattoo artist, a woman who is among the top tattoo artists in New York. And that got me to thinking, there's a lot of waiting in between the shoots, you're waiting for a client, you got to get permission from the client, blah, blah, blah. So it all worked out perfectly. So it got me to thinking while you're waiting there, you got your gear and the way it works, if you've never gotten a tattoo, I've never gotten a tattoo, but the way it works is the client goes in, tells the artist what they would like, an idea. Sometimes they bring in a little sketch or a photo, and the tattoo artist now interprets that into their creative juices and comes up with like a proof. It's the best way I can describe it, and shows the client and says, what do you think about this? And then they tweak it either way. But most of the time from when I was there, the tattoo artist nails what the client wants just by a very short conversation. And this particular tattoo artist is incredible. So it got me to thinking, you wait sometimes an hour in between one client finishing and another client starting, because that all takes the time for the artist to draw out the tattoo. So I'm sitting there, very comfortable studio, and I was thinking, we're approaching my 50th year as a photographer, and I was thinking, is photography only about cameras, right? Whether it's a professional digital camera, right? A professional film camera? Is it about a point and shoot? And I'm like, you know what? As you watch the tattoo artists use these tools that look like somebody made them in a steampunk studio, rubber bands and tape and wires and more tape, and then the art comes out beautiful. So I was wondering, this tattoo artist is an artist. We as photographers are artists. And what's the most important part of being a photographer? The equipment I just held up, right? The tools, that this is not it, right? That the cameras and gears, nonsense. Let me just tell you what Webster's Dictionary defines when a photographer or a tattoo artist or any artist is grounded. A person is grounded when they are stable, when they are sensible, when they are realistic, and when they are unpretentious. And I was like, holy cow, that is what photography has done for my entire life since high school. All right. And now I'll put it to you this way. My 60s, I'm well into my 60s. Okay. 50 years experience as a photographer. So, quick story. In one of the jobs I had in Manhattan, there was a beautiful woman wearing a gold, whether it was solid gold, who knows, a gold medallion on a gold chain, and it was an anchor. And on the anchor, there was a religious symbol. So I struck up a conversation with this woman, and I said, you have to tell me. Now I was in my, what, late 20s or my early 30s when this happened. And she says, oh, it's very simple. She said she was very religious in her religion, whatever it was, I don't remember. And she said that her religion keeps her anchored. And that's why she had this custom-made gold anchor with her religious symbol. And I was like, oh, whoa, that is so deep. So it wasn't until my 50th year in photography that I realized that this art is what has kept me grounded. Now remember what Webster said about being, if you're a person that's grounded, you're stable, you're sensible, you're realistic, and you're unpretentious. I feel that I'm all those, and my family thinks so too, and my friends, right? But I didn't realize what the hell all that meant. So, let's back up. I'm at the tattoo shop, and there was a pause in the action. She gets a phone call, and a client that we had scheduled canceled. Don't forget, it's Memorial Day, and it was a hot, here in New York, it was a hot, sunny day. So we think, me and the tattoo artist feel a barbecue got in the way of this person getting a tattoo. So the tattoo artist is waiting. Now they have an hour or so before the next client, and I didn't care. I was available the whole day, and I said, you know what? And I struck up this conversation with the tattoo artist. I said about being grounded in the woman's medallion, and I said that makes so much sense, to keep you grounded, to keep you anchored. So the tattoo artist went in the back, and she did this. The tattoo artist, her name is Ruth, by the way, she designed this photography, right? This is 35 millimeter film, right? Photography has kept me grounded, has kept me anchored for 50 years. Whoops, sorry. Photography has kept me grounded. Look at the work. Even the sprockets and the rectangle frames of each film, and the way that she has it coming through the eye of the anchor and wrapped around. And my first tattoo. Who gets their first tattoo in their 60s? Me. When I went in with a naked arm, right? Here's my other arm. With a naked arm, and I came out with an idea, a memory I had of a woman who said that her religion kept her anchored. And it's like, oh, as long as it's something. I mean, it could be your children keep you anchored. Your pets keep you anchored. Your career, whether you're a CPA, an attorney, right? Or you're just loving your life in any kind of job or vocation or anything. This is what's been keeping me anchored, stable, sensible, realistic, and unpretentious. It's photography. So this artist, Ruth, came up with this idea during a gig. So I wanted to share that with you. And I wanted to remind all the photographers, my co-workers. You guys are my co-workers, right? Whether you're a photographer for 1 week and you just bought your first camera, right? You just bought your first camera, point and shoot, or if this is your camera, and it doesn't matter, by the way. Cell phones have great built-in cameras. Find something that will keep you anchored, that will keep you grounded. If there's something that you always wish you could do full time, listen, bills have to get paid. So 99% of us have jobs that we just get through to bring in a paycheck every 2 weeks. But then on our time off, we do what we love. The thing that keeps us anchored, right? To go out and, in this case, in my case, to take photographs, right? In Ruth's case, to be a tattoo artist and share her art. The conversation we had was, she's more about her art than about the paycheck. This is her canvas. Now, her work of arts lasts the lifetime of the client, right? This is her canvas, lasts a lifetime, right? These marks here, by the way, that's the glue from the plastic that they put on it to protect it. So this is I'm shooting this on Wednesday, June 1st. This is only 2 days old. I got it on Memorial Day. This is all new to me. How to take care of it and wash it and clean it and put unscented lotion in it. It's a whole thing. But I'm very proud of it. And looking at it now, I wish that I had gotten it 50 years ago. But 50 years ago, I didn't know that photography was going to keep this guy, let me get it over here, that photography was going to keep Carmine from New York grounded. So, I just wish to you guys that you find something like I did, photography, to keep you grounded. It doesn't have to be photography. You could be a veterinary tech, a vet tech, okay? I know from bringing my guys, my 2 Yorkies to the vets, the vet techs, right? Those are the people like the nurse. They're like the nurse to the veterinarian, the doctor, right? They're the hands-on people. Those people, they're not as high paid as a veterinarian, but they have just as much love of their job than a veterinarian. Okay? So that's just a couple of examples. Find something in your life. Maybe it is photography. I mean, this is a photography channel, right? Maybe it is photography. It certainly is for me. And I don't know, I have a loss for words. Find something that keeps you anchored. In other words, it's something that you think about every single day. You may not even realize it. If it's something that you're watching a YouTube video about every single day, right? Your subconscious may not be alert enough to say, hey, this topic that you keep watching, right? Whether it's photography or being a tattoo artist or being a vet tech or anything, having your own business as a mason in a cement business or a stone business or a carpenter or a lumberjack, whatever it is. That's what will keep you grounded. Photography has kept me grounded. Remember Webster, third time. Stable, sensible, realistic, and unpretentious. Okay, this is a wrap. Right now, we're going to look at the photographs I took. It's not a lot. It's a couple of photographs I took during my photo session because this photographer, this client, has given permission to show my photographs. All right, guys, take it easy. Let's look at those photographs of what it's like to get a tattoo over 60 as your first tattoo to memorialize what keeps this guy grounded. Let's look at those photographs right now.